All right, guys, welcome back. We're back in Hong Kong with our friend Guillaume. Guillaume?
Yeah.
How are you? All right, Guillaume has already done a video about magic investing. It's an incredible video. I'll put the link below for you guys. It has a lot of details. Guillaume speaks really fast because he's French, and it's very, very good information though. So be sure to watch it like 1,000 times so I can get a lot of money in Google AdWords. All right, so today's video is actually about, Guillaume, I did a video about, are you a collector? Are you an investor? Are you, which one are you? What's interesting about you is, at first, I thought you were a collector. The truth of the matter is, are you more of an investor? What do you think?
I'm a collector as long as my cards doesn't reach a point I have to sell them. Okay, you have to be smart. You can be a very fetishist with your cards. You can be a pure or true collector, but I will tell you the first thing. A collector, in my opinion, collects either because he's crazy, mad, or because little bit of this. No, or because mainly what he's collecting, he likes it of course, but it's worth something. No collectors collect some things that are not worth something unless it's really too, maybe a mental thing, like I don't know if you collect, I don't want to be mean, but if you collect some cups, used cups.
Yeah, like some kind of famous baseball player had a chewing gum and they put it inside the cup and they collect that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
this I find it a little bit weird, okay? And they collect this chewing gum because it's worth money. Okay, there is those people in Magic, they want people to reprint the wizard list. The truth is, they don't want people to reprint the wizard list. They are jealous because they don't have the cards, so they don't want anyone to have the cards. That's the truth about it. And it doesn't make sense. Same for the collectors. The collectors, they want to buy cheap, and they want that what they buy is going up in terms of money in the future, always. I think there is no collector in the world that doesn't want his collection to be worth money and more and more and more. So for me, I am a collector, but I'm also an investor, and also I understand that at some point, the main subject of this video should be when do you have to sell your cards, when do you have to get some profit.
So do you become, so this is a good point, guys. So Guillaume is a collector, but he also, if you listen very carefully, he wants to make a profit.
I will not miss the opportunity to make the profit I have to make.
So at what point do you take the profit?
You have to take the profit. First, you have to be able to sell the card. It's like you are not bound to your card, so you can accept to sell it. Maybe you have 3 of them.
You emotionally need to.
You need to make business. You need to not be emotionally bound to your card, because if you are, you will probably make a mistake. So let's say you have 2 of them and you can sell 1, and you need the money for something important. Okay, or to buy something else. When you sell it either when the market is really low and you know that you already lost some money, and if you don't cut that loss, you will lose more. You have to sell now in this case, if you're sure of it. Now, what with a Lotus that is always going up, right? Well, if you pay your Lotus 10,000 US and you have this buyer that gives you 20,000 US, and you know that we just reached a step and we have to wait maybe 6 months before it goes to 30,000. Maybe then it's the good point to do it. You take your profit. You get back your money. Money is money when you have in your hand, not before. So at this point, it might be the good timing to sell, where you make the profit when you think it will not go up in a short-term timing. That is the good. And when you can invest in something good or better also. Don't sell your Lotus if you cannot invest in something better. Don't sell your Lotus to go to a restaurant or something. I mean.
So that's a good point. So guys, if you're buying you're investing in Magic the Gathering collection, and then you go off and buy like a Ferrari, or you go off and buy a speedboat. This is stupid, right? This is a toy. This is a toy. It's a toy.
That's true. But if the Ferrari is one of your goals in your life, or if you need it to show off to people in order to make some business,
sure,
why not? But if it's just like, oh, my friend has a Ferrari, oh, I could sell those alpha cars and get a Ferrari. Oh, I want a Ferrari, like I want a toy.
I'm talking as a pure investment.
Yeah, as pure investment.
So if you're looking as an investor, you sell your cards and then you go off and buy assets that are basically depreciable assets.
Yeah, that's not good in terms of investment, of course. You know, if you cash out 100,000 US, maybe, and this is a profit. No, okay, you cash out 100 and the profit is 50,000. Okay, and so you keep the 50,000, you buy something else, and with the 50,000 left, then you can take maybe 20% and have some good vacation, get some first class ticket to some country or something. But don't spend everything on you are investing. You have to be smart. You cannot make those mistakes, because it's not every day you can buy a Lotus and double in 3 months. It will not happen all the time. So don't miss the opportunity. Do everything in time, and be sure of what you're doing.
See, the reality is, though, what you're talking about is like 20 or 30,000 or $100,000. To be honest, you can't retire off that. That's not millions,
no.
Right? So the reality is that most people, when they make a quick profit of any kind, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, some of it is fun money.
Yeah.
So talk about that. Like, when you actually, can you actually make the millions of dollars in magic investing? Is that really possible now? Maybe. Tell me how.
Maybe. And
how will you do it?
You have to invest a lot before, and if you do now, you have to invest in what will probably go up. But you need a lot of cash. You need to be aware of what you're doing and to focus on what can up in price.
So I want to make, okay, so this is a good part of the video. Tell people, how will you make $1 million US? How much capital should you start out with? And how will you do it? How long will it take? Tell me. On the spot.
Okay.
It's good, it's good. Okay. Make believe any scenario,
okay.
Anything you want.
So if you want to make $1 million US profit with magic nowadays, you need to get the first cash, so probably 1 million of.
Okay, so $1 million principal. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then, if you want to double this, you have to buy some high-end alpha cards. Okay, I think so, and some of betas also, and some sealed product. You buy them, and in 2 or 3 years, you might be able to double this 1 million US. You have to buy some alpha lotuses. You have to buy some beta volcanics and lotuses and stuff like this, and some quads plus 9.5. And
so all high-end stuff.
Yeah, and some, because you want to make a 1 million profit with 1 million.
You have to have high yield. So why are you not telling me to buy Power Leech from Antiquities? Or no, I'm not kidding. Or why not buy Stone Calendar from the Dark? Don't you get rich off that?
I don't even want to talk about the Dark. I think it's,
so you cannot make it. So it's the reason why is why. The reason why buying those are stupid.
It's not desirable. People they want it now because there is a hype about sealed product and to collect the Dark, because it's mainly what you can afford. So, but I tell you, the Dark is not desirable. The cards inside are not very nice, and people they don't care about the Dark. Why there is this hype is because there is a global hype with sealed product for the Dark booster boxes, and for the card itself there is 2 reasons. The first is because people think I need to buy them now because I will not have them later, but that's not very fancy. And because actually the Dark is very hard to grade. So one advice would be, if you want to make money with the Dark, buy some really high-end graded the Dark cards, because when you open boxes you can see that it's very hard to get good cards. But
so I'm going to lead you to the point what I was trying to make on that.
Yeah.
Is that the problem is the buyers. Who the fuck's going to buy Stone Calendars? If you have 1,000 Stone Calendars, right? You have to find all the buyers to buy the Stone Calendars.
I don't even know why I have to answer this question.
No. The reason why is there's people out there who think they can get rich off of spiking all these stupid reserve list cards.
Okay.
And they think they can make $1 million by having a portfolio of micro stocks.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I did it myself.
Okay.
I bought a lot of reserve cards. Reserve list cards, a lot. But I did it at a special timing. You know, when Eternal Master were announced to be released 4 months after, okay? At this time, I go on MKM and I bought every reserve list I can. Everything.
What card?
Mox Diamond, City of Traitors, Gas Cradle, everything. I knew it would go up. I knew it was obvious. So at this time, you could buy those cards. But what did I do after? After 1 year and a half, I sold them.
All?
With profit.
Wow.
That's it. That's what you have to do.
How much did you make, approx?
3 times.
3 times?
3.5 times, yeah.
So you kind of make a speculatory move, but you actually sold them. Yeah. But the cards you're telling me, though, Guillaume, are cards that are good cards.
Yeah.
You're not telling me stupid cards like a wall of kelp from Homelands.
I don't even
No. There are people buying.
No, why?
Did you see what? There's people that are buying revised Geas Legis.
Because there was this.
No. Do you see what I'm saying? These are the penny stock investing that is crazy. Okay. So back to the $1 million investment. You can't make $1 million buying that way, right?
No, you have to buy the stuff that you are sure that will go up. But of course, when you invest, you cannot put all your eggs in the same pot. So you can maybe buy 0.5% of those crazy cards if you want 1%. But the main investment has to be something smart and that should work in terms of investment. You have to do like this, you know.
So other than having $1 million cash, like you said, buying Power 9, buying high-end stuff, is that the only answer? Because that means everybody can do it. Why doesn't everybody just take out a loan for $1 million, sell their mutual funds, and just make it so? Why is it really not just that easy? Because
people are not open-minded to sell an apartment to buy some magic card. That's all. They think the apartment is better investment, which is not true. This is obviously not true. I can make you the history of the investment in magic for the last 3 years. I can prove to people that it was always better to buy some magic cards than some apartments. That's a fact. It's just a niche. But when you have the knowledge in the niche, when you know the people, you have the connections, what you don't do, if you have 3 or 4 apartments, sell one, buy magic cards. What is the risk for you?
So you still think it's okay if someone's out there, they have $1 million, they can sell one of their apartments, whatever. They should still diversify to magic cards. Absolutely.
They should diversify maybe 20% of the money they have in magic. At least you have 1 million US, take 200,000 US. Go to some good people that will explain to you and will give you good advices. And ask them to help you to buy and to invest in magic, and they will probably help you in a good way. I mean, as a good.
But don't go all in. If I have $1 million US only.
Go all in.
Okay, but if I have 5 million US, then put $1 million into magic.
If I have 5 million US myself now, I would put 5 million in magic.
Wait, what'd you say? If you have 5 million US extra, you would put 5 million in magic.
Of course, I put 5 million in magic.
Instantly.
Magic and video games, because I collect vintage video games, right? And it's crazy what you can do in vintage video games.
They're graded video games?
Graded or good quality. The Neo Geo games, for example, some Super Famicom pieces are now so expensive, and there is some money to do. Also with cars, collectible cars, the cars that you can.
Cars, like
nice one,
the driving cars. Okay. All right. Last thing. So what do you do with all that money, Guillaume? A guy like you have a lot of success. What do you do with all the money you've made from all the investing? What do you do?
I buy more cars.
You buy more cars. So is it really about making money anymore? Or do you just enjoy it? Like just enjoy the challenge? What is it?
Well,
do you see what I'm saying?
I have my goal also. I want to get.
What are your goals as an investor, or what is your goal?
As a collector, I would like to get 4 alpha sets.
4 alpha graded sets. Graded sets or Power 9?
First I want Power and Dual,
Power 9.
and after I want
Power and Dual.
Sets. It's a bit like you're a Magic player and you want to have play sets of every card or something. So I want play sets of every alpha.
You want 4 alpha sets, all graded 9 or 9.5? Like, what are you doing?
If I have 4, I want one 9.5 and 2 9 and one 8.5 something. Probably.
Okay, so just 4 alpha sets.
Yeah,
okay.
Not only this. I also want some beta cards like the Volcanics, and I want some summer cards. I also want some play sets of some nice summer cards, right? Because I love summer, right?
Yeah. So you basically have a nice variety. Like so you're kind of collecting, but you also are investing.
Yeah, of course I'm investing because do you know a better way to make money nowadays? I mean, Magic is so...
Stock market, no?
I don't like the stock market because I used to buy stocks, I don't like it. And,
real estate?
Real estate in some country in Asia, yes, you can do, of course.
How about Bitcoin? What do you think about Bitcoin?
I only collect French coins, little bit, and some banknotes, and there is no hype like in US. This is the opposite. So, but I love the French coins because there is so much history in it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks, Guillaume. This is great information. So, to make $1 million, in summary, you somehow have to come with $1 million capital and then invest your money into those cards.
In 3 years.
In three years, you get $1 million. 3 years. Do you hear that, guys? So what you got to do is sell your liver sell your kidney.
No. More realistically, take 20% or 30% of your assets. If you don't need money or not too much, you have your apartment, you have some money on your account. Just sell this third or fourth apartment and buy magic cards, because this is probably the best investment you would have made in your life.
Now, most people do not have 2 or 3 apartments or $1 million,
you
right?
You can begin from nothing. I begin with really small money in the beginning.
But in the beginning, you have to sell to incrementally make more profit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't buy these standard cards. Don't buy these staples in Legacy unless you need to play. Just try to buy little by little. Buy one Library of Alexandria. Buy one Mox, even in poor condition or something. Blah blah blah. And begin little by little. And in the end, you can, if you are smart, if you do it properly, you can double your investment or triple it in a very short of time. Actually.
Yeah. Wow. Great advice. And by the way, Guillaume used to also trade and sell magic cards for a living, right? He did some backpack dealing, or basically traded him, with other collectors. So he has a lot of experience in that. All right, if you guys found the video interesting, thumbs up. Put some comments below. We want to hear about what you guys think. Do you think the $1 million idea is even possible? Will you ever get there? What are you going to sell to get there? I want to hear all your strategies. That's all I got. Nick, bye. 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 Go, Geet. Bye.